twitch.tv at the University of Tampa Bob Martinez Athletic Center. It's a beautiful, well, actually, it's probably not as warm as we would like it to be. However, the weather here in Tampa is probably better than in the Northeast and the Midwest. So I will take it, even though it's about, mid-60s. But nevertheless, the women have just defeated the Barry Buccaneers, in which Fasari, that I mentioned in the previous game, she actually fouled out. Nevertheless, so thank God she did. She led both teams in scoring. But we're about to set for the national anthem, and then I'll come back for the starting lineups for both teams. And Jack Ike, I hope you're enjoying a beautiful vacation with your family on this holiday week. Gobble, gobble. Be right back. All right, and we are back. DeCarlo DeVoe, ex-UT Spartan myself, and a 1994 graduate. I'm filling in for Jack Ike, who's on a lovely holiday vacation with his family. So here we're about to do is lead with the visiting team starting lineup. 6'3", guard, sophomore from Indiana. 0, Nick Anderson, probably no relation to the ex-Magic player and Illinois great. Number 3, Rusty Moore, 5'11" guard, a senior from Crestwood, Florida. Okay. Jerron Williams, a 6'6" forward senior from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Okay. James Montgomery is 6'8" forward, a junior from East Rockaway, New York. And Amari Haynes, a forward center, standing at 6'9", a senior also from Cape Coral, Florida. They're coached by Butch Estes, assistant coaches Tyler Thayer, Mike Bradley, Tito Arias, Timothy Rodriguez, and Tyler Field. Enough for another starting 5 as far as the coaches. They're well staffed. Okay. And now for the Spartans. Number 3, Jacob Harris, a 6'8" forward from Acworth, Georgia. He's a junior. Micah Brown, number 5, a 6'4" guard, a senior from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Number 10, DeAndre Harvey, a 6'1" guard, a sophomore hailing from Daytona Beach, Florida. Number 24, Yarden Willis, a 7-foot grad transfer, 7 feet, 255 from Roswell, Georgia, Man Mountain. Should have been from Stone Mountain, Georgia. And number 32, Tyson Lato, a 6'7" forward, a sophomore from Chicago, Illinois. The head coach is the timeless, endless Richard Schmidt, going into his 40th season. Associate head coach Justin Pekka. Assistant coaches Mark Borders, also a UT graduate and standout Hall of Fame point guard with the Spartans, and Tyler Zacher, also a UT Spartan men's basketball player and graduate. Here we go for the tip-off. UT controls the tip. Now the Spartans come in averaging 72.5 points per game as they are 0-2, 2 away games in a tournament in Alabama. Barry comes in 1-0 as they won their home opener with the 81-65 victory score, and Michael Brown opens up the Spartans scoring with the corner from the corner three from the right corner. Barry with a 3 attempt, rebounded by Yarden, Willis, and DeAndre Harvey pushes it down the court. Sorry if I've stumbled over my words, but I'm sorry, I'm tropical. I'm from the Bahamas, raised in Florida. I'm cold right now, so I'm trying to keep my teeth from chattering. Forgive me. Hopefully some UT baskets will warm up the atmosphere in this gym, and I can warm up myself with the temperature. Nevertheless, UT inbounds, DeAndre Harvey running it up top. Micah Brown back to DeAndre Harvey. He lines up for a 3, and he makes the 3-point basket, 6-0 UT favor. Now, Barry is a very familiar conference opponent who's had great battles versus UT, both home and away. Now, Barry are led in scoring by Jerron Williams at 15 points per game. Their second leading scorer is Nick Anderson, once again, of no relation to the Magic great. Actually, the first player drafted in the Orlando Magic's franchise history, Nick Anderson, coming out of Illinois. Okay. Barry comes in with a one-game total of 81 points per game, while UT averages 72.5. UT's three-point percentage is 36%. Their field goal percentage is 46.1%. Not bad totals. However, UT opponents' totals, or points allowed rather, 78.5 right now. Opponents' field goal percentage, 45%, and opponents' three-point percentage, 33.3%. Hopefully we'll decrease those numbers after this game. Offensive rebounds per game, 11 for UT. Defensive rebounds, 29, with a total rebound per game average of 40 per game. Now Barry scoring, as I mentioned, 81 points a game. Field goal percentage, 36%. Three-point percentage, 23%. Free throws, 71%. Rebounds, 47%. So right now, after one game on the season, their rebounding totals, I mean, their stats are pretty good as they're establishing their averages. Little half-court trap, and UT breaks the trap on a mid-range jump shot from the top of the key by DeAndre Harvey. 8-0 favor of UT Spartans. UT turns into the post. Bucket by number 11. Barry's leading scorer, Jerron Williams, on the lefty layup. Looked like he traveled a little, but I don't have a whistle in my mouth, so I couldn't call anything. DeAndre Harvey up the court. Tyson Lato, high post action. Jacob Harris. Shot, nope. Good defensive possession by Barry. As a shot clock violation ensued, UT didn't get to attempt a shot. Now, what is a pleasant surprise? UT comes in being led by Jacob Harris in scoring at 19 a game. Micah Brown follows at 11, followed by Tyson Lato, also at 11. Leading scorer is also Jacob Harris at 8 rebounds per game. Second is Tyson Lato and Micah Brown at 5.5. Jacob Harris had a minimal role as far as scoring, and I saw him in a few preseason games, and I was, kindly encouraging him to let his talent fly, and now he comes into the season as the leading scorer after 2 games. Bucket by Nick Anderson of Barry, and he was fouled, and he caps off the 3-point play. So now the UT lead is cut to 2 at 8-6. Barry team chanting defense. Micah Brown, tough baseline jump shot, and he is fouled. Cardinal rule that coaches hate, don't foul a jump shooter. You force them into a tough shot, don't foul. Thankfully they did. Now Micah has 2 free throws. He makes the first of 2. Second of 2 coming, and it's good. Stretches the UT lead out to 4 points at 10-6. Nick Anderson with a 3-point basket, cutting the lead to 1. And Anderson leads all scorers with 7 points. Brown and Harvey with 5 points apiece. Tyson with the drive, but he is fouled by Brown of Barry. Haynes, Amari Haynes, number 5 for Barry. Starting forward center at 6'9", 210. Looks like he has a 7-foot wingspan. Pass telegraphed, and Barry goes down and scores off the steal, 11-10. Unforced turnover by UT. Now, I tell you this, coming into the game, there was a great article written by Joey Knight of the Tampa Bay Times chronicling the lengthy career here at University of Tampa by Coach Richard Schmidt, who also coached myself. And I was happy to, give my input in what I feel was a great article, not because it was about Coach Schmidt, but that was one of the great things about the article, but also it was very well written, and there was a lot of contributions by other UT players throughout the years, and also the AD, Larry Marfiz, as we go down on a dunk from Yarden Willis, on the assist from Jacob Harris. And nevertheless, if you guys don't have a chance, go to the Tampa Bay Times website and check out the article written by Joey Knight about Coach Richard Schmidt, who's in his 4th season. I tell you this, 40 years of anything is great dedication, great mental fortitude, and great success, because you're not going to be able to do something and sustain it for that long not having had success. Timeout on the floor. And we'll be back.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, We see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us and for college sports.
And we are back. Jacob Harris to inbound for UT. He inbounds to Micah Brown. Now, I'll tell you this. Judging from the USF scrimmage, in which I think UT had a pretty successful showing despite the loss, they were plagued by turnovers, which they must limit. And it's not the turnovers that the defense forces. It's the unforced turnovers, because good players are going to make good plays, so you don't want to give them any gifts, especially if it's not Christmas time. Tyson Lato from the corner. He's extended his range. He's really much improved as Yarden Willis gets an over-the-back foul. That was one thing that Coach Schmidt taught us, and Nate Johnston, one of his old players, perfected it, which is instead of reaching over the back of a player, if you tip it out to yourself, you save yourself a foul, and you probably maintain a possession on the offensive rebound. Jacob Harris with the rebound. He pushes it up to Micah Brown. Inside to Jacob Harris with the left hand. He looked like he got bumped on the shot, but Tyson Lato corrals the offensive board. Back to Harris. Back to DeAndre Harvey, who sets it up. High screen. Cross-court pass with the left hand. Micah Brown on the drive. Oh! Tip out by Lato, but into the Barry Hands player. Tough break on the missed layup by Brown with the left hand. Nick Anderson in the post. Jerron Williams kicks it back out. 3 by Stanley of Barry after denial on Tyler Hawkins by Jacob Harris. Good block by Tyler Harris using that 6'8" frame. Good shot, Micah Brown. Drive into the lane. He lost the ball, got it back, tied the game at 14. I tell you this, Barry has a 3-guard lineup. I mean, they're built to put points up. As Anderson shoots and misses, rebound corralled by Jacob Harris. He dribbles it up methodically, crosses between the legs, hands it off to DeAndre Harvey. 12 minutes to go in the half. DeAndre Harvey in amongst the trees, and a bucket. 2 points on the runner. Number 1, up, airballed it. Tyson Lato rebound, kicks it to Micah. Micah dribbles up the right side. Attacks, loses the ball. Now he's fouled on the left-handed attempt. A chance to extend this 2-point lead. And John Bryant, number 23, set to check in. Okay. Now, one difference in the men's game as opposed to the women. The women's game is 4 10-minute quarters. The men's game is 2 20-minute halves, which is closer to the international play as far as the time. Me, myself, I like the 4-quarter format, even though I played in the 2 20-minute half format, but nevertheless, basketball is basketball, and no matter where it's played, how it's played, who it's played by, I'm gonna enjoy it. Now, both teams are huddling up. And we're going to come out of this huddle and see if UT can knock down 2 free throws by Micah Brown. Now, across from me was a standout female player sitting at the scorer's table, Aaliyah Abney. Very fun to watch. I'm going to miss watching her, but When her passport comes in, as she's applied for, she told me that she got an opportunity to play abroad in Australia. So even though I won't get to see her as much, except for on Instagram, the people of Australia and that community and that team will definitely enjoy some good two-guard play by such a wonderful UT Women's Spartans player. So good luck, Aaliyah Abney, in your embarkment on your new basketball career. Coming out of the huddle, 2 free throws by Micah Brown. He makes the first of 2. Makes the second of 2, extends the UT lead to 4 at 18-14. Game far from over as Barry puts up a lot of points. And this will be a sprint and a marathon-type game. Barry brings it up. Malik Stanley. Barry moving the ball around the perimeter. It's in the post to Jerron Williams. He lays it up in what he thought was a mismatch, but he wasn't able to score. He's the Barry leader, scoring leader at 15 per game. And DeAndre Harvey with another runner, extending the UT lead to 6 at 20-14. Barry moves the ball around the perimeter. Stop and pop, nobody picked him up. The man with the ball is the most dangerous man. You can't let him shoot open. Bucket by number 4, Carson Jenkins, the 6'3" freshman from Fort Wayne, Indiana. DeAndre Harvey, another float in the lane, left this one a bit short. Barry rebounds, but right into the hands of number 2, Isaiah Young. And he assists to Bryant Brown, 6'5" sophomore from Waukegan, Illinois. So we have 3 players from the state of Illinois on the team. Actually, 4. Isaiah Young, Tyson Lato, Bryant Brown, and Justin Anderson, 6'4" senior guard from Hampshire, Illinois. So Illinois well represented here in Tampa, at University of Tampa with the Spartans men's basketball team. Barry inbounds to Jerron Williams. Back out to Nick Anderson. Tyler Hawkins, that is. Nevertheless, illegal screen by Barry. Gives the ball back to the Spartans. Number 2, James Montgomery, back into the game for Barry, as Amari Haynes takes a seat on the Barry bench. Micah Brown ahead of the pack. Oh, send it in, Micah! On Tyler Hawkins on the challenge. Luckily, a foul wasn't called to add insult to injury, but Micah Brown on the flush gives UT an 8-point lead. If they get a stop and score here, it could send it into double digits. As Isaiah Brown, wow, big block by Isaiah Brown, showing some vertical. Rule of verticality doesn't apply to him as he leaves the floor, and the ball is off the Barry player, UT to inbound. With the score here, they can go up 10 or 11. Isaiah Young, Bryant Brown, Yarden Willis to Micah Brown, into John Bryant. John backs it up, 7 on the shot clock, stops and pops, lefts it short. Barry on the long pass, intercepted by Bryant. Ball stripped away, but Bryant Brown corrals it and puts it back in. Nick Anderson checks back in for Barry. And I think we have a timeout. UT nursing a 10-point lead at 26-16, and we'll be right back. And we are back from the timeout as Barry inbounds. Nick Anderson inbounds to Tyler Hawkins. Hawkins dribbles it up, guarded by John Bryant. Into number 2, James Montgomery, the 6'8", 224. I tell you this, Yarden Willis makes a 6'8" guy look very small with his 7-foot frame. Nevertheless, he was able to draw the foul from Willis, and now he's shooting 2 free throws. He makes the first of 2. Second of 2 coming up. Nice stroke on the follow through as he makes both free throws. Ball inbounded to Isaiah Young. Isaiah Young brings it up. Oh no, you gotta advance. You have to advance. As this is a backcourt violation as Isaiah Young passed it to Micah Brown in the backcourt as he had already passed the front court. Barry to inbound. Number 54, O.T. Delancey from Lakewood High School in St. Petersburg. Barry on the attack. Tyson Lato defends and rebounds. Barry knocks the outlet pass out of bounds, but UT retains the possession. Barry looked like they're showing some full court pressure. Inbounded to Micah Brown. Okay. Barry comes, doubles. Micah breaks the pressure, passes out to Isaiah Young. Back to Micah Brown. Into Tyson Lato. At the free throw line, he's being pressured. Bit of an acting job by James Montgomery. He didn't get an Oscar, but it paid off because an offensive foul was drawn on Tyler Lato, and Barry gets the possession on the offensive foul. DeAndre Harvey back into the game for the Spartans, checks in for Isaiah Young, who did a good job. Rusty Moore being pressured by DeAndre. Back to Rusty. Ball into James Montgomery, and he's having his way right now in the post. We got to give up some more resistance. Foul by Rusty Moore, and he was very demonstrative on the foul call by the official. I'm surprised a technical foul wasn't called. Okay, both teams go to the bench. And we're going to take a quick timeout also. Okay, and we are back to live action. University of Tampa set to shoot free throws. Micah Brown back at the line shooting 2 as UT nurses a 26-20 6-point lead over the Barry Buccaneers. He misses the free throw, but nevertheless, it was negated by the violation. You got to be patient. Let your teammates shoot that free throw. Okay, Nick Anderson brings it up against Micah Brown. Ball to Jerron Williams. Back out to Nick Anderson. And into James Montgomery. He loses the ball. Kicks it out to Stanley. Back to Montgomery. He turns, spins, puts it off the glass, misses. Tyson Lato with the rebound. He corrals it. Out to John Bryant. Barry retreats. Ball in the hands of the UT point guard, DeAndre Harvey, to Micah Brown. Now to John Bryant. Got to get some movement, guys. Let's go. Shot clock to 9, 8. Nope. Turnover. DeAndre tried to hit Tyson on the fake jump shot. He slipped it. Shot in the corner by Barry, by number 54, O.T. Delancey, which cuts the UT lead in half from 6-3. A little too much standing around in the past UT offensive possession. Got to get a little more ball movement, more action. UT opens up their home season against Barry and their conference season 0-2. So we're definitely hoping for a UT Spartans victory today. A little more resistance has to be had against James Montgomery in the post as he scores again and cuts the UT lead to 1 point. Barry with pressure in the backcourt. Jacob Harris drives, puts it off the board, misses. Barry rebounds by Nick Anderson. He kicks it up ahead to O.T. Delancey, who drives, shoots, and rolls it in. Barry with the 1 point lead. Barry with the trap. And off the turnover, Barry with the 3 to take a 1 point lead up to 4. UT now battling a 4 point deficit. Right. Break. UT making the unforced turnovers that hurts them, because nevertheless, the Barry pressure is not excruciating. Nevertheless, if we succumb to it, we're going to give them the ball back, and it's going to increase their rate of possessions because we're turning the ball back over to them. So we just got to settle down and make good passes. Okay? As there is another tip pass. And another tip pass. Luckily, it didn't result in a steal. 7 on the shot clock. 6, 5, 4. John launches a 3, misses. Barry comes down with the rebound. That's what the pressure is designed to do, to make you make mistakes. UT isn't being forced into mistakes. They're making mistakes, so we got to just settle down and get good shots. Okay, DeAndre Harvey holds the ball up top. Let's go. 17-15 on the shot clock. Got to get some more motion. Pick and roll. Jacob Harris loads up a three, and it's good. 29-30, yes. With him coming into the game as a leading scorer, we got to get him some shots. But we give up a three-pointer right away, right back to Jerron Williams of Barry. Actually, that was Isaiah Washington. The center forward, center 6'7" from DeSoto, Texas. Out to Micah Brown in the corner for three. Off. Jacob Harris rebounds. And DeAndre Harvey sets it up. High pick and roll. Picks it up. Jacob Harris has the ball inside the Yarden. And he is fouled on the reach-in by James Montgomery, number 2 for Barry. The 6'8" junior forward from East Rockaway, New York. Yarden Willis to shoot 2. He makes the first of 2. Second free throw coming up. Yarden is 2 for 2 on this trip to the line and cuts the Barry lead in half to 2 points at 33-31. UT had an early 10-point lead in the game. Now they suffer a 2-point deficit, so we just got to regain control like we did in the early goings and let's bring home this first win of the season. Barry on the attack. It was a charge on the pass off, but if Bryant Brown holds his position, he takes a charge and it's a turnover on Barry. Just hold your ground. Now an official's timeout as we take a break. We'll be right back.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
And we are back to live action as UT is set to rebound. My apologies. Actually, the Barry player is set to shoot 2 free throws. Isaiah Washington, the center forward, 6'7", 245 from DeSoto, Texas, the senior. Looks like a tight end. He rolls in the first of 2 free throws. Second free throw coming up. Makes them both. Ball inbounded to Micah Brown. He brings it up. Passes off to Bryant Brown. And he is fouled by O.T. Delancey. Bryant Brown has a great story. He was a prolific scorer out of Waukegan, Illinois, Waukegan High School. However, he was plagued by injury, several knee injuries, and now he's here in sunny Tampa, Florida. Well, sunny but overcast today, and he's attempting 2 free throws. Makes the first of 2. Second free throw coming up. One of 2. John Bryan is fouled, though, on the free throw attempt. Well, actually, on the free throw rebound attempt. So now he'll take a trip to the free throw line. UT still down by 3 points, 32-35. And Jonathan Bryant can actually cut into this Barry deficit by making any of these 2 free throws, preferably both. Some assistance by one of the ball boys / managers as he cleans up a wet spot. Thank you for keeping the players safe. John Bryan attempting the first of 2. Knocks it down. As UT is in the double bonus, as Barry now has 10 free throws. Second of 2 coming. And it's good. The Barry lead is now only 1 point as UT retreats on defense. Carson Jenkins, the 6'3" freshman, going against DeAndre Harvey. Nick Anderson up from the corner. He bobbled the pass, but still was able to send it home from 3. Now it's 38-34 Barry. Got to get a hand up on Nick Anderson. Harvey brings it up. Yarden Willis is the recipient of the Harvey pass. Good idea, but Yarden just threw it too high to Micah Brown. He was in point-blank range, just passed a bit too high. Good execution. Got to get a stop and score. Freshman guard brings it up. Got to put some pressure on the point. O.T. Delancey has the ball. Back out to the freshman. Dribbles around. Jerron Williams has the ball now. Back to the freshman guard. Sets up for 3. Nothing but backboard as UT corrals the rebound. Jonathan Bryan up. DeAndre Harvey top. Now the defense is being extended way out on him, and he has to return the favor and extend the defense, add some pressure to the Barry point guard, especially seeing the fact that he's a freshman. Now on the post-entry pass overhead, Yarden Willis was held by the 6'7" center out of Texas, Isaiah Washington. Now he will attempt 2 free throws. I tell you this, Yarden Willis is 7 feet, 255. Isaiah Washington is 6'7", 245. So he's giving up about 5 inches and 10 pounds. But I'll tell you this, 6'7", 245, he's definitely physically imposing. Yarden Willis makes 1 of 2 free throws, and the lead is cut to 3, 38-35. 3 up by Willis, and he knocks it down. Barry extends their lead to 6 now. Got to get a hand up on those shots. Harvey brings it up against the freshman, passes it into Bryant. Bryant drives baseline, he's cut off, spins, back out to Harvey. Pick by Yarden Willis. Rub that man off that screen. Up. Misses the left-handed floater, but Harvey gets his own miss. High pick and roll with Yarden Willis. Off the hesitation. Drives. He was looking for a foul, but referee is right there and doesn't call it. He points Barry's way as the ball goes out of bounds. I think you got to be more decisive when you go in there. Don't look for the foul. drive for the bucket, and if the foul is called, then it's just a bonus. Okay. UT brings it up. Barry brings it up. Sorry, stolen by UT. Brian Brown has the ball. Passes it off to DeAndre Harvey. John Bryant open in the corner. Errant pass by Harvey. He retrieves it. Harvey drives. Micah Brown up top. Into Yarden. Into Bryant Brown. Ball pinned against the glass. Barry gets it on the block shot and rebound. Malik Stanley with the ball up top for Barry. Letting the game clock, shot clock run down. Under 10 seconds now. He drives, kicks it to the corner to the wing. Ball up. It hits the cable. Ball out of bounds. UT will have time for one last desperation heave with 2.4 seconds left. They have to go to full length of the court. Pressure on the inbounder. DeAndre Harvey gets the ball. 1-2 dribbles. Euro step. Long three, no good. Falls about 4 feet short. And it's halftime. UT at the half, 35 points. Barry, the road team, 41. Right now, UT is led in scoring by Micah Brown with 11, DeAndre Harvey with 9, Yarden Willis with 5, Bryant Brown with 5, Jacob Harris with 3, the team's leading scorer, and John Bryant with 2. Barry on the other side of things. Okay. They're led in scoring by Nick Anderson with 13, who's the game's leading scorer. 5 points by O.T. Delancey. 6 points by James Montgomery. 6 points, James Montgomery, Isaiah Washington with 8 points. Stanley with 3 points. Moorer with 2 points, and that caps off the Barry scoring. We're going to head to the halftime as we take a break. The two teams are on break, and this is DeCarlo DeVoe filling in for Jack Ike, who's on the vacation with his family for the holidays, as we cover UT Spartans basketball, as we will be here all season on ut.edu, or ut.tv rather. .edu is the website. All right, see you guys and happy holidays.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it?
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
former governor of the great state of Florida. Who's a University of Tampa graduate, I may add. UT right now is shooting 50% from the floor, 60% from the three-point line, 83% from the free throw line. However, they are down by 6 points, and I think it's mainly due to the turnover situation. They got to get that in hand. Barry right now is shooting 46.7%. Okay, from three-point range, 8 of 14, 57%. And from the free throw line, 5 of 5. UT has double the Barry makes in attempts. So free throws are definitely keeping them in the game, but they gotta cut down the turnovers and get some more pressure on the freshman guard from Barry. Okay, Carson Jenkins when he's bringing the ball up. Now, the rebounding totals are as such. UT has 19 rebounds, okay? Barry 10. Barry has 5 assists, UT 6 assists. So statistically, UT is in a great position in this game, but they have to limit or cut out the turnovers. Okay, Barry back with their 5 starters. UT with their opening starters. And we got to get the leading scorer, Jacob Harris, going. Got to get him some open shots. James Montgomery drives. He's cut off by Tyson Lato. Oh, wow. Amari Haynes shot an 8-foot jump shot about 5 feet. Nevertheless, UT corrals the rebound. Tyson, high post. Got to look into the big 7-foot guy. Into Tyson. Errant pass. Stolen by Barry. Another unforced turnover. Tyson with the rebound as he juggles it to himself. Now he gets it over to DeAndre Harvey. UT empty on their first offensive possession up court. Can't have too many empty trips. Jacob way out on the floor. Defense being extended to him. Jacob on the cut. Oh! And he misses a left-handed layup. He should have shot it with the right hand right on that side. Looked like it could have been goaltended. Amari Haynes with another miss on the left-handed drive as he is left-handed. Drive by Micah Brown, pull up, and he rolls it in on the baseline. Great touch, great concentration as he was challenged by 2 Barry players. 37-41 Barry as Barry's on the attack. Rusty Moore with the ball, trying to get it into James Montgomery, that is. Back to James Montgomery. Mid-range shot, short. Yarden Willis corrals the rebound for UT. That ball could have dropped on the floor. The UT box outs were so good. Michael Brown on the drive, picks up his dribble, nowhere to go. Jacob Harris, short. James Montgomery ahead of the pack. Got to get back on defense. Big man running the floor, easy 2 points. Now the UT deficit is 6 points. As we struggle to get a good shot off, Barry's running the floor and getting the length of the floor layup. Ball like a hot potato right now in the UT Spartans' hands as Barry's off to the races again. And luckily a missed layup again by Amari Haynes. Jacob Harris to Micah Brown. He drives. Shot blocked. Out to Harvey. Back out to Micah Brown. 3 up in the air. He misses. Yarden Willis rebounds. Jump hook. No good, but he's fouled. 2 free throws coming. UT has to slow it down, pound it into the big man, look for him, play off of him, get some shots, because I don't think there's someone to really challenge him as far as height. Get Barry in some foul trouble, as we're doing pretty well from the free throw line. Get into the line, getting fouled. And as I say that, Barry comes in with the 6'7", 245-pound Isaiah Washington out of DeSoto, Texas, so that they don't have to give up as much ground to Yarden Willis, the 7-footer from UT. Tyson Lato takes a rest as Bryant Brown checks in. Brown gives up a weight advantage to James Montgomery in the post. But I tell you this, he just has to give up resistance and strength. Right as we say that, Bryant Brown on the defense, and he stops James Montgomery on his layup attempt. Harvey up the floor, high pick from Yarden Willis to the corner. Bryant Brown, 3 up in the air. He misses. Yarden Willis, offensive rebound, good patience. Not throwing the first pass. Gets it out to Micah Brown. Into Yarden Willis. Up fakes. Could have been fouled. However, he fouls the Barry player on the rebound. That was a frustration foul. And a media timeout, as we will also take a timeout and be right back. DeCarlo DeVoe filling in for Jack Ike.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us and for college sports.
And we are back to live action as Barry brings it up the floor. Number 12, Malik Stanley, passes it off to Luca Yates, 6'10", freshman from Australia. Corner 3, missed by Isaiah Washington, but Barry corrals the long rebound. New possession. Big screen set. Stanley waved off the screen, kicks it to Nick Anderson. Mid-range jump shot. And UT gets the team rebound as it's knocked out of bounds by the Barry player. UT to rebound, UT to inbound rather. Ball inbounded. Tampa 39, Barry 43 with 14:50 to go. Barry brings the pressure. Ball into Harris. UT breaks the pressure. Now 15 left on the shot clock. Got to get into a good offensive set. Ball held. Jacob Harris into Bryant Brown. Dribble in the middle. Ball stripped. Barry possession as it's stolen away. Foul on Bryant Brown as he was riding Tyler Hawkins as he was bringing it up the court. Barry possession. That's the second team foul from UT. John Bryant with the rebound off the Barry miss. And an official's timeout. Now UT, as I mentioned, they open up the season 0-2. This is a key game because you don't want to go down 0-3. That's a bigger ditch to dig your way out of. Barry is 1-0, so UT is fighting to get back to 500 right now. Barry opens up in the half court like a trap. Looks like a 2-1-2 zone. They get it into Jacob Harris. He's double teamed, kicks it out to Bryant. Micah Brown in the corner, drives, kicks it to Harvey. He takes a running start, which results in a travel. He saw something, got a bit anxious, and took too many steps on the catch. Barry to inbound, Tyler Hawkins throws it in to Malik Stanley, the 6-foot sophomore guard from Indianapolis, Indiana. Officials timeout again, stoppage in play. Okay, Barry inbounds. Tyler Hawkins to Malik Stanley. Ball out to Jerron Williams, who shows the range as he extends to a 3-point basket and extends the Barry lead to 7 points. At Tampa, 39, Barry 46. UT has to get something going offensively right here to answer back. Pass to John Bryant, up. And good tip in by Bryant Brown. Right across the offensive boards. Now the big freshman from Australia is definitely all of 6'10". He gets the ball, looks like he travels. Wasn't called. Tyler Hawkins blocked out of bounds by the long arms of Jacob Harris. Good defense, Jacob. Way to deny the bucket. UT still down 5. Barry has 12 seconds on the shot clock, set to inbound. Ball into Jerron Williams, guarded by Jonathan Bryant. Williams, spin move, blocked by Bryant Brown. Good help defense. Good help defense. Nice spin move by Jerron Williams, but denied by Bryant Brown. Bryant Brown on the right wing, throws it into Jacob Harris at the high post. Jonathan Bryant turns, attempts to shoot, but he's raked at the arm by number 12 for Barry, Malik Stanley. 2 free throws coming up. No, referee called it on the ground, so UT set to inbound. Back into the game for Barry is James Montgomery. Out goes the big freshman from the land down under, Luka Yates. Jacob Harris throws it out to Micah Brown. Enters the UT offense. High post, Jacob Harris kicks it out to Micah. 3 on the way, and it's long, back rim. Barry rebounds, and they're off to the races. Back out to Jerron Williams, another 3 attempt. This one is off. Jacob Harris loads up a 3, and it's good! 44-46. Let's go Spartans. Barry tries to answer back on the 3. In and out, rebound John Brown. DeAndre Harvey pushes it up. I would find Jacob again, heat check. Jacob Harris, same spot, same result. I think he heard me when I said to find Jacob Harris again. Let's go. UT now up by 1 on the 2 straight threes by Jacob Harris, 47-46. 11:20 left to go in the half. Ball tipped out of bounds by Harris, using those long arms to defend the passing lanes. An immediate timeout. UT now off the bench. Okay, and we'll be right back with more Spartans basketball on Spartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us and for college sports.
Okay, now we're back to live action. Barry set to inbound. UT defending. And UT has a 47-46 lead on the two straight threes by Jacob Harris, who takes his point total up to 9. UT led in scoring by Micah Brown at 13. Nick Anderson also at 13 for Barry. Barry long three by Moore. UT great on the blockouts. Defensive rebound by Micah Brown. UT on the attack. DeAndre Harvey sets up the offense. High pick and roll. Brian Brown. Two UT players in the same spot. Now Micah Brown with a three of his own. UT extends the lead to 50-46. They're back in the front runner seat. 3 straight threes by UT. Moore loads up a three off the back iron. Another rebound by Micah Brown. Kicks it to DeAndre Harvey. And UT is methodically coming up the court. High pick and roll with Brian Brown. Okay. Good roll. Good pass. Jonathan Bryan up and in. Attempt at a three-point play. Three the old-fashioned way. Let's go. Finish it off. Jay Bryant. Good pass. Good ball movement. That stagnation of the UT offense is now gone. Great ball movement, great timing on the pass, great execution, resulting in a layup on the head fake by Jonathan Bryant. And one attempt coming up. And the free throw is good. UT extends the lead to 7 at 53-46 with 10 minutes left to go in the second half, second and final half. Rusty Moore brings it up, passes out to James Montgomery. Now O.T. Delancey with a three. He misses, but Montgomery offensive rebounds, and he puts it back in. Got to block out. Got to block out. Barry with some pressure in the backcourt. Up. Jonathan Bryant missed the dunk attempt. Gets the rebound back and puts it in. Good handle of the pressure, of the Barry pressure by UT. And into the game for UT is Jesse White, a transfer, 6'1" transfer sophomore from Portland, Oregon. Went to Central Wyoming College. UT denies the bucket, but O.T. Delancey gets it back and puts in his miss. James White coming up the court. A little bit of pressure by Barry, forcing the mishandle. Now double team by Barry to Bryant. Out to DeAndre Harvey. Starts to drive left, stops, comes off the high pick. Runner into the lane, he misses. Jonathan Bryant tried to tip it in, but the rebound is corralled by Barry. He walks into a three and literally walks, as I thought the Barry player traveled. More that is, but he misses and UT gets the rebound. No love lost on the officiating. Harvey sets it, 16 on the shot clock. 8:05 to go in the game. Let's go. Got to get a shot off. 6-5. Got to get a shot off. Jesse White, long desperation three. And the hit's nothing. That wasn't a good offensive possession by UT. Too much dribbling of the shot clock and not enough ball movement that time. Nevertheless, UT is still up 55-50. As both teams go to the benches, we'll take a timeout ourselves. Okay, and we're back. The officiating table are buzzing to let the UT and Barry players get back on the court to commence play. 7:55 left to go in the game. As both teams take the court with Barry to inbound. On the court right now for Barry, Anderson, Montgomery, Moore, Williams, and Delancey. On the other side, Harris, Harvey, White, Bryant, and Brown for UT. Moore brings it up, passes off to Delancey, gets it back. Now Isaiah Washington is posting on Tyson. He misses, tips the rebound, but right to DeAndre Harvey. UT brings it up the court. Got to get into it. Into Tyson Lato. He turns, passes it to the corner. Jesse White, three up. No good. Jonathan Bryant Sr. has been pushed, but get back. Barry has a 5-on-4. Everyone on the floor scrambling. Barry calls a timeout. Way to stand your ground, Tyson. He was in charge position and forced a bad shot attempt by the Barry player, but nevertheless, Barry gets the offensive rebound by diving on the floor and a timeout. 7:04 left to go in the second half and in the game, barring overtime. 55-50 UT. Barry is still at 100% at 5 of 5 on free throw attempts. UT has 3 times the amount of attempts at 13 for 15, so it's good that UT is being aggressive and attacking and not just settling for the jump shots. That's how they got back into the game and were able to take the lead. Shooting percentages, UT has actually an advantage at 45%, Barry at 33.3%. Three-point percentage, UT is at 46.2%, 6 for 13. Barry really shooting them up there, at 9 of 22 at 40%, 41%, 40.9. So not bad shooting, but UT is a bit more efficient on the three-point attempt. UT has cut down their turnovers, which has also allowed them to play a more controlled style, leading to them taking the lead back at 55-50. Now it's time for them to defend this Barry inbounds pass and see if they could get back on the attack. DeCarlo DeVoe filling in for Jack Ike, who's on vacation with his family for the Thanksgiving holiday. Ball inbounded to O.T. Delancey, back in to Tyler Hawkins. He spins, fakes, shoots. Mid-range shot in the lane, good. Nice looking shot by the young man from Tinton Falls, New Jersey. A little bit of backcourt pressure by Barry. Harvey handles the pressure well. Picks up the dribble. Nowhere to go with it yet. Timeout. 6:35 left, 55-52 UT. UT is not out of desperation, but they need to score right here to keep front running and keep control of this game. Now, as both teams go to the bench for this quick huddle, they're set to come back out. UT is still in the driver's seat, but they only have 14 seconds left on the shot clock based on the pressure by Barry. So they have to get into their offensive set quickly so that they're not forced to heave up a desperation shot. Jonathan Bryant to inbound. Inbounds to Harvey near the half-court line. Being pressured by Moore. Under 10 seconds, 9 seconds to shoot. Kicked out to Micah Brown. He drives. Got to put it up. Three by Bryant. Ball is in. He's fouled by Isaiah Washington. Bryant falls to the ground and gets up with authority. Headed to the free throw line to see if he can cap off the very seldom executed 4-point play. 58-52, UT lead with 6:21 to go in the second half and in the game. Good concentration and good follow-through on the three-point shot by Bryant. Ball boy cleans up the wet spot, adding to this player's safety. The official points out all the wet spots. Okay, now we're back to play. One shot. Four-point play unsuccessful, but nevertheless, we still got 3 out of it. Barry on the attack. High pick and roll. Moore looks like he almost traveled. Very close to a travel call. Ball back to Moore, top of the key. He's going to shoot. Sets. Fires. Knocks down the mid-range shot for 2. 58-54 UT. Trap coming in the backcourt. Got to get it across the timeline. Up to Jacob Harris. Kicks it back to Michael Brown. Back to Harvey. 15 on the shot clock. Got to get into it. Whistle. But it's on UT's possession. Moore is clearly hurt. It seems like an ankle injury. But nevertheless, there's a whistle. Did somebody call a timeout? Maybe Barry called a timeout to get him out of the game, knowing that he was hurt. Now there's a sub in the game for him, and that sub is Malik Stanley. As UT turns the ball over, Barry on the attack. Goes inadvertent turnovers. Nice behind-the-back pass to James Montgomery. He misses the 3. Tyson Lato battles for the rebound. Montgomery gets it back, and he's fouled by Tyson Lato. A trip to the free throw line for James Montgomery coming up. If we get that rebound, we're off to the races with a chance to take this lead up to 6 or 7 with the 3. That's only the 6th attempt for Barry, and they'll stay a perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw line with a 7th free throw attempt coming. Montgomery sets for the free throw. And he's two of two on this trip. Now, UT has a rebound advantage with 39-23. However, they've given up some always untimely offensive rebounds. Pressure in the backcourt by Barry. Tyler steals the inbound pass by Jacob Harris. Another turnover. Luckily, they didn't pay on a scoring attempt by Barry to tie the game. And UT on the attack. You got to cut down these turnovers. Harvey methodically pushes it to the basket. Layup by Harvey. Good attack, good possession. 60-56 as UT extends the lead to 4 points. Nick Anderson has the ball. Stanley three, rolls in and out. Rebound by Tyson Lato. Micah Brown pushes it up, high pick and roll. Pushes it to the right wing to Harvey. Another high pick and roll with Tyson Lato. Harvey attacks, mid-range shot, off. Barry gets the rebound. Pushes it down. And another foul by Jacob Harris sends Barry to the line where they're perfect on 7 for 7, hoping to remain that way. Tyler Hawkins sets to shoot the first free throw. He misses, almost rolled in off the top of the backboard. He's setting for the second of two, hoping to cut the lead to a 3-point deficit. Got to box out. Box out right here, fellas. One of two. Sub in, O.T. Delancey back into the game. And he's in for Jerron Williams. I guess Barry wants to show up their 3-point shooting. Pressure in the backcourt. Man on the inbounds. Gets it into Harvey, into Micah Brown. Forward to Jonathan Bryant. The press is broken. Barry still with his half-court trap. Jacob Harris has the ball, and it's ripped away. Got to be stronger with the ball than that. Gives it back to Barry. 3-point attempt by Nick Anderson. Micah Brown fouls him. He has a chance to tie the game from the free throw line. Ill-advised foul. Nevertheless, media timeout. And we'll be right back. Terrible foul.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us
and for college sports.
Okay, back to live play. Nick Anderson set to attempt 3 free throws for Barry. He hits the first of 3, 2 more free throws coming. Hits the second of 3. UT deficit cut to 1. And he can tie the game with this free throw with 3:47 left. He misses. But James Montgomery grabs the offensive rebound off the free throw miss. Barry retains possession. Out to Tyler Hawkins, into James Montgomery. Giving ground, it looks like he traveled. Layup short, and it's tipped in inadvertently by Tyson Lato. So Barry has a 1-point lead. Barry with his half-court trap. It's really bothered UT because they're letting it. Now DeAndre Harvey at the free throw line with a chance to tie and also take the lead. He misses the first of two. Now he can only hope to tie. Barry back in with Jerron Williams leaving the game, Isaiah Washington. And into the game for UT is Yarden Willis. Out of the game, Tyson Lato. Bryant Brown also in for UT, filling in for Jacob Harris. Barry on the attack, long three. And that breaks the tie. Barry with the three-point lead at 64-61. UT definitely has the answer. There's no trap. Now here it comes. Trap comes. Bryant Brown on the drive. Good pass. Oh! Jonathan Bryant to Bryant Brown for the two-handed flush. UT still down one, 64-63. And it's a charge. Way to give up your body, DeAndre Harvey. Take one for the team. Now with the score, UT can take the lead. They're at a 1-point deficit at 63-64. Bryant Brown to inbound. Yarden Willis out, Jacob Harris in. Offense for defense. Ball in. UT. Oh! We threw the ball right to Barry. Inadvertent pass. Another turnover. 2 straight turnovers by the Spartans. Missed layup. Offensive rebound. Spartans got to work on this press break. They're not being overwhelmed by the pressure. They're overwhelming themselves more so by the decision making on where to go with the ball. It seems to be a lot of indecision. And luckily, James Montgomery misses a free throw for Barry. We're now 10 of 12. We need another miss. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the game. And UT has a 4-point deficit. They gave the ball away 2 times in a row. Sure, Coach Schmidt isn't too happy about that. Now Barry, what do? They come right back with this trap. Okay, UT breaks the trap. John Bryant up. 2 free throws coming. 2 important free throws because now UT gets to get points with the clock stopped. First free throw good by John Bryant, cuts the lead to 3. Makes 2 of 2, cuts the lead to 2. Timeout, and we'll be back.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Okay, and we're back to live action. Both teams checking out from their timeout huddles. Barry set to inbound. UT looking to apply a little bit of pressure of their own, because I'll tell you this, teams that press normally don't like to be pressed. Barry inbounds the ball. They get it into the hands of Stanley, bring it up the court against DeAndre Harvey. We need some resistance, Spartans. Barry moves the ball around. Back inside to James Montgomery. Too easy. Too easy as he scores with the right-hand layup in the post. Much too easy. UT now down 69-65. Corner 3 from Harris. And it's good. He cuts the lead to 1. We need to get a stop and a score. Pressure's on Barry right now. My, oh my, had we not made those 2 straight turnovers, where could we have been? Let's go, Spartans. Let's go, Spartans. Ball in the hands of Stanley. They're trying to get it back in the post of Montgomery. Nick Anderson with a 3. And, oh my gosh. Let's go. We got a rebound right on cue. It's Jerron Williams with another Barry offensive rebound. Okay. UT extends the defense. Another missed shot. Now Michael Brown with the rebound. DeAndre Harvey penetrates. DeAndre Harvey looked like he was fouled. No call. But Jacob Harris on the tip back, he was fouled. With 11.8 seconds to go. DeAndre Harvey, it looked like that should have been an and 1 attempt, but nevertheless, got to finish that play. Finish that layup. Jacob Harris at 12 points, 4 for 8 field goals, 4 for 4 from the three-point line. These are his first 2 free throw attempts. But I tell you this, it's mind over matter. Right now, nerves of steel, because with the way he shoots the ball, 2 free throws is nothing to him. It's elementary. It's just a matter of him taking advantage of the situation. UT down 1 point. He can tie the game and take the lead with 2 free throws with 11.8 seconds to go in the second half and in this game. Harris to attempt the first. And it's good. Second free throw coming up. Tie game at 69. Second of 2. And it's good. Nothing but net. Barry takes a timeout. UT nursing a 1-point lead at 70-69. We are exactly 11.8 seconds away from a free throw. Last year, we lost on a last-second lob shot to Barry by the aforementioned James Montgomery. So now, what does UT do? With 11.8 seconds, Barry does not have the rush. We can't get any point-blank layup attempts by Barry. Got to give up resistance. Got to give up that point position. We can't give up the post position. Perimeter-wise, we got to switch everything. Okay? As I say this, Big Yarden Willis, the 7-footer, checks in for some rim protection and rebounding. If you cannot get the rebound, just tip it out. Knock it as far as you can if you're UT. Challenge all shots, switch the pick, and if a shot goes up, rebound. As Barry has gotten several rebounds their last few offensive possessions. Barry is going the full length of the court. A little bit of pressure would be good right now for UT to make them save time on the shot, to make them waste time, that is. Dribbles up comfortably. Timeout at half court. 8.6 seconds. A bit too easy. Bit too easy. Got to make them turn. Now Barry's going to get the ball at half court, and they have 8.6 seconds to get off a shot. They don't need a three. However, they're a pretty good three-point shooting team. My guess is they're going full steam ahead to the basket to try and force a layup as Tyson Lato checks into the game. You don't want to leave the call in the hands of the officials, but if someone goes to the basket wildly, you want to be in a position to take a charge. Do not bail them out with a bad foul and give them 2 attempts from the free throw line. No lob passes and switch all screens on the perimeter. UT is 8.6 seconds away from securing their first victory of the season and their first conference win of the season. Barry to inbound. Nick Anderson on the inbound. He inbounds to Tyler Hawkins. Tyler Hawkins drives. 3-point shot. Barry misses. Rebound by Brian Brown, and UT is going to get their first victory of the season. A three-pointer was not needed. However, Barry took one. It back-rimmed off the iron, and Brian Brown, Johnny on the spot, securing the rebound with 0.4 seconds left. He has 2 free throws coming up. With only 0.4 seconds, I don't think Barry has a chance to really get off a good shot. I would say Bryant Brown hit the first one, missed the second, and we should run out of time. First free throw up, and it's nothing but nylon. 72-69. 71-69. Sorry. 72-69. He makes them both. Barry on a long pass. He throws it away. UT victory. UT man Spartans victory. UT victory. Congratulations on your first win of the season. And 2 great coaches shake hands, and Richard Schmidt and Butch Estes at half court. Coaches are shaking hands, players shaking hands, great ode of sportsmanship. And UT wraps up their first victory, first home game of the season. It's funny, this game was almost played at Barry because the UT women's volleyball was hosting the South region for an NCAA tournament. And this weekend, the game was moved from Saturday to this Sunday. It was supposed to be yesterday, but UT volleyball yesterday, luckily the game was played at home to allow UT to come off the road, to come home and secure their first victory. Wow, great play. UT could have folded up their tent when they got down, but they fought back to take the lead to secure their first victory. UT was led in scoring by Micah Brown with 16 on 5 of 10 shooting, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from the three-point line. DeAndre Harvey and Jonathan Bryant both with 12. Bryant Brown, 11, including the last 2 free throws to secure the game. UT had 33 rebounds total. 44 rebounds total. 33 on the defensive end, 11 on the offensive rebound side. 13 assists, but 19 turnovers. We got to cut that number. Got to cut that number down. 19 turnovers. On the other side, Barry was led by Nick Anderson with 15 points, O.T. Delancey with 9 points, Isaiah Washington with 8. James Montgomery fouled out. He led Barry in scoring with 17 points. Okay, Barry had a total of 28 rebounds. However, 12 of them were offensive. Great win by the UT Spartans men. By the time I get back, I'll be back with my partner, Jack Ike, as I'm filling in. And, man, it's great to be on the winning side. So thank you on behalf of the Spartans. Thank you for tuning in, and see you at the next game on Spartans.tv. And stay tuned for the Women's South Region NCAA D2 South Regional Final, where the UT Spartans will host the Barry Buccaneers. Once again, DeCarlo DeVoe filling in for Jack Ike. UT Spartans, go Spartans.